Give me a count. American dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, reaching hard for your pants. Yeah, American gringo. Get it out there for like go. Oh. Bienvenidos a todos a Hugo Pro Wrestling.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody, to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 71.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, Sreten?
In disguise.
Yeah, it has begun. Yeah.
In disguise with the summer wines.
Yeah, the summer wines. Hold up. Let me see if I can find the hole. You know, I'm usually pretty good at doing this, but hold up. Here we go. It's a struggle. We'll get it. Oh, she's almost in.
It's usually easier to find the hole if you use your finger to, like, look around.
Mama. I just suckled from the teat of Andre's fine wine from the French Alps, and it was rather tasty. Ooh, man, the stuff.
Did I hear my name?
Oh, shit, Andre the Giant, what's going on, brother?
I'm here from Jump Street, bitch.
Yeah. You call me a bitch?
Yeah.
Don't you see this fucking mask I'm wearing?
I know you can hear me. I know you get hearing tests for this shit. You hear every word I say.
I do. I'd like to thank you for the sweet nectar that we're partaking in tonight.
You say merci. No problem.
Yeah, juices like wine.
I want to.
Yeah.
There's the best wine on earth is
Andre's
lost my
Vineyard.
train of thought. I gotta go.
All right, later on, brother. Wow. So starting off the show, Andre kicking it with his wine that I'm stirring with a straw that I'm going to attempt to drink through this mouthful. Those of you watching on YouTube can see what we're talking about. Those of you on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify, you're fucked.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. Imagination.
Well, seeing us visually is only just
Vaginally.
It's just a little bonus to the stupidity, because this is
Hey, there ain't none stew about
this
what
is
we
the
do.
cure for the common traffic jam. It's
Yeah.
our show.
No cookie cutter in this motherfucker.
That was my Max Cavalera.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey,
We're trying segments. So one of our segments now is we don't have it titled, but it's "What'd you watch this week?"
Well, I'll let you know what I watched this week, Sreten, and as it pertains to the world of professional wrestling, I'll start off with, first of all, the poo-poo fest that was SummerSlam. I heard
it wasn't.
I gotta itch my boogers. That's right, my boogers can be itched. Fuck you. I did. I said it right. Did you watch it?
No,
Any of it?
I read about it.
Good boy. Here's the thing. There were a few really fucking cool killer moments. This mask is killing me. I don't think I'll be able to do it the whole time, but it looks so fucking dope. Too sweet me when you meet me, bro. Stone. I thought SummerSlam, I'll give it to you real quick, out of a scale of 1 to 10, which I like to do because that's the finest way to do things, and we only do things the finest way on Juice Pro Wrestling.
That's right.
I give it maybe a 6. A 6. Say.
That's not a bad score if it was a weekly show.
It's not bad.
But if it's the second biggest event for that promotion.
Yeah. And for all you guys out there,
you
you smart marks that think, that I just shit on WWE when I've constantly told you I'm not. I'm just displeased with their product. Here's the thing. I really enjoyed the Bray Wyatt, the Fiend segment. His entrance was fucking awesome. His new lantern where he comes out, and it's basically his lantern is the severed head of his former self. And Tom Savini, I know, did his mask. He had to have done that too.
That's crazy.
It was fucking cool. And his entrance it's still the same theme music, but it's like more metal now. I can't think of who the band is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who the band is that does it right now. I think I briefly saw it for 1 second.
Is it Tortured
YouTube.
Pig Farts? Do you know that band?
No, it should have been like Cattle Decapitation or something. That would have been cool.
I was just gonna rattle off different
Dying Fetus,
Yeah.
Suffocation, Cannibal Corpse.
But those are all real. I was gonna
Yeah.
rattle off fake ones.
No, we can't. Would you? Never mind. Anyways, SummerSlam.
Damn it.
I love the Bray Wyatt. Here's the thing. I enjoyed the Goldberg segment, but at the same time I didn't. So, real quick to ruin it for all you guys. Spoiler alert! The fucking meat is rotten. Why'd you bring that rotten meat in here of all places, kids? You dumb
you've had like
motherfuckers.
4 days to watch it.
No, actually, yeah, you're right. They've had 4 days to watch. Who are you? Where are you going? Where you been? I don't know. Traveling through time, going back in time to Sunday. Here's the thing. Brock Lesnar going over fucking Seth Rollins. All right. Or no, he didn't. He didn't go. I'm sorry. The Andres Vineyard's getting to me already. Seth Rollins goes over Brock Lesnar. Forgive me for my botch, assholes.
No.
Which I'm not a fan of. I'm really bored with Seth Rollins, but I really dug the Bray Wyatt thing. He kind of really beat the shit out of Finn Balor, and it was good. I think that as far as the Raw and SmackDown brands go, Bray Wyatt is once again one of those guys that don't fuck this up. He is the future for them. Like, I mean, there's a ton of shit they can do marketing wise with what he's doing in his gimmick, and it's got this really sinister approach, man, and it's fucking
scary.
cool. Yeah, I guess you could say that. You know, it's pretty fucking scary.
Cool. It's cool.
It's really creepy.
It looks really cool.
I'm digging the Fiend shit. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair, I thought was a pretty decent match. Charlotte going over on that one. I think that was it. This was in Toronto, by the way, so I'm pretty sure that was Trish's send off. You know, like her last match. But in wrestling, never say never. You know, I'm 80 years old on my deathbed, and guess what? I'm gonna wrestle a match.
You get mad enough, you could always power through a match.
Yeah. But and then going to the Goldberg segment, like I said, I liked I liked it. I didn't like it, and that's about it.
I liked it. I read about it. I wish I would have watched that.
Yeah.
But as it pertains to storytelling, development of product, all that stuff, it was worthless.
Yeah,
there's
but
no point to
Dolph
it, even though
Ziggler's kind of
it's
been
awesome.
in limbo for a long fucking time now. Excuse me while I find that mouthful.
That's all. Goldberg used to be one of my favorites. I didn't realize, like, maybe it was because I've had full-blown ADD back when he was, like, the guy. Because he had super short matches. He wasn't that great. I just liked how he'd come in, just demolish, and then leave.
He was the modern-day Ultimate Warrior, essentially.
And they're still doing that, but there's no... Like, that was okay. It was like a palate cleanser. It was like when you smell a bunch of colognes, and then they give you a thing of coffee beans. That's back in the NWO days. That's what Goldberg was.
Yeah, it did
like,
a couple of things, I think. I mean, for one, like Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, I don't know his personal take on it, but Dolph, he got to work with Goldberg, who is he's a fucking legend. I don't care what anybody says, man. Matt Riddle, who I totally love and respect, and I really like. I think this guy has all the potential in the world. But, he's going out and he's calling out these guys, and they did the watch-along with, who's Pat McAfee from the Colts, who's with WWE now, and every time they have a pay-per-view, they do a watch-along, and he had Matt Riddle on there. He's like, man, bro, I ran into Goldberg before the show, before I came here, and, like, I just got this shoulder, like, this big 300-pound shoulder, like, against me, and I look, and it's Bill Goldberg. I'm like, hey, bro, and he's like, I'm not your bro, like, we got some talking to do. He's like, yeah, I'm down to talk anytime, bro. And he's like, I'm not your bro. I kept telling him that, I don't know if it's a work or not, who knows if it's a work or a shoot. And Jericho said it best, like, why rip into these dudes? Because one day you're going to be that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, props to Goldberg for going out there and doing his shit. And I'm by no means like a huge, giant Goldberg fan. I mean, for me at this point, it's just a nostalgia thing. And we all know, anybody that watches, all of you out there listening that watch pro wrestling, if you say you don't like something that's nostalgic in the biz, you're a fucking liar.
You're a
and you should
liar.
probably put a paintball gun to your nutsack.
Ah.
Oh, that hurts. I could have said something way more brutal, so accept it as what it is. But anyways, I accepted the Goldberg match for what it was. I thought it was a little ridiculous that he came back out a couple times and speared Dolph after he already beat him.
I actually like it.
I do like it, but I don't know. You know, I get they just cooked up that storyline real quick.
Short or long-term storytelling, it does nothing.
It
does nothing at all.
It didn't do anything. The only thing it did was redeem Goldberg for the Undertaker match.
That's what I read.
And that's the only fucking thing it did.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for that because he didn't deserve to go out like that.
Right.
You know, Goldberg did mean a lot to some people out there. And I mean, he's a big part of my childhood in high school years watching wrestling. Even though, like I said, I was never a huge Goldberg mark, but I did love, you know, I'd be a liar if I told you I didn't love when he came out and he fucking was intense as shit and he squashed people. And not only that, he did introduce, he was one of the very first crop of guys that introduced the MMA element and style to a character.
Yeah,
you know, he had that big fight fucking feel to him. So, hey man, shout out to Bully Ray because I saw him on Twitter, and I'm not the biggest Bully Ray fan, but he was like pretty much like that fucking ruled, and everybody else, you know, fuck you.
I think it's okay because it's the second biggest pay-per-view for WWE of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's acceptable to have matches like this because it's the spectacle. So you sprinkle in some of the storyline, but a lot of the storylines to me are either supposed to end or it's like chapter 1 is done, or you know, or a whole story storyline ends. So stuff like this is totally fine. Like sprinkled in because it's just, I mean, it's just a cool thing.
You just gotta sprinkle a little bit of it in, yeah. When do you think you hear the Macho Man talking with a luchador?
Flavor. Yeah, cream of the crop. Yeah, you know what it does. You know what the cream does. It gets me wet. It always rises. Rises straight to the top.
Another match I really dug was AJ Styles and Ricochet. I thought it was a decent match. Ricochet coming out with the fucking straight up Nightwing attire, dude, like from Batman.
Oh yeah,
he had a full like bodysuit done, dude. If these
French
motherfuckers,
bulldog ears,
yeah, no, not so much. If the motherfuckers doing the attires for like WWE, and I'm sure they're making good money, and they always have been, but if nowadays if they ain't fucking just killing it and making like a couple $100,000 a year, then they're being disserviced because the outfits and attire. I see some of these guys come out, and it's gonna kind of lead into a segue when I want to talk about next. It's just fucking ridiculous. Like that Nightwing getup was dope as fuck. You know, he looked like a genuine superhero. You know, Ricochet's fucking cut up, he's shredded, ripped up like shredded wheat. Oh, shout out to the Misfits. Oh yeah, well yeah, Bruiser Bodie. It just looked so awesome. And to kind of get over into what I want to go into next was NXT TakeOver Toronto, which happened the Saturday before, which I watched the whole fucking thing. It was great.
Yeah.
And, you know, that I have no problem with. That's, you know, and everybody's kind of talked about it. We've touched on it a tad bit. AEW, their only competition, I believe, from WWE is going to be NXT. Because that's what everybody that is a WWE fan, at least in the diehard wrestling community, like from WWE. You know, unless you're just that absolute WWE mark that can't fucking get over it and realize that, dude, they are putting out some bad shit, you know, on the main roster. NXT is where it's at. From what I understand, Fox Sports, pardon my French.
Better not throw up in that mask.
I know, right? It might taste really bad and really good at the same time.
Anyway,
shit for you. Anyways, NXT is the brand that people can get behind in WWE, and they're really the ones, you know, pumping all cylinders, and that's why Fox Sports wants to bring them to the forefront. And when SmackDown and everything, I don't know, I think Raw's still staying on USA, and Fox Sports is getting SmackDown. They really want AEW on Wednesdays, or not AEW, I'm sorry, NXT on Wednesdays to combat AEW. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be weird. Myself, like, I love NXT, but, man, dude, everybody's wanting to see what AEW really is as far as a TV product and where it's going. We don't know yet. And not only that, they have the huge momentum of we ain't had fucking wrestling on TNT in damn near 20 years.
That's right.
I'm sorry. That is one of the points that sells me as a fucking diehard wrestling fan. Like, I want to see that shit. I believe Turner Networks has a fucking lineage and a place with professional wrestling that needs to come back. And AEW is going to make it so modern and so hip, but yet keep it in that fucking old school feels, you know? And it's going to grab me by the testicles and make me feel real good about their spectacles. Yeah. So I'm super excited for that. But NXT TakeOver, every match on the card was fucking awesome, man. And what really stood out to me as it pertains, we were talking about Ricochet with his Nightwing getup. Everybody in wrestling now, like the younger dudes, they're all comic fans. You know, they're like our age. They grew up. They love comic books. They are portraying superheroes or villains in the fucking ring. Why not fucking borrow some of that? You know, like it's fucking great. So Ricochet comes out as Nightwing. The main event, NXT TakeOver, we saw Adam Cole, who is the current NXT champion, versus Johnny Gargano. Dude, it was like a 3-tier match, right? So they start off, it's just a regular wrestling match.
Yeah.
Second match, it's a street fight. Third match, it's like a chamber of horrors almost. Like the fucking cage comes down. They have like barbed wire across the top, like tables up there. There's sledgehammers. There's all kinds of shit, you know? And they just fucking tear it up, dude, for an hour. They went for a fucking hour, and there wasn't one point in that hour that I was ever bored. And that is kudos to Trips and WWE on that, because that's what their whole fucking product should be now.
Right.
You know, in my opinion, you guys can fucking speculate or discredit me or talk whatever shit you want. And if you do, you know, call 1-872-267-4199 and speak your truths or spew your falsehoods. I don't care. But that's just my opinion, man. And I had a great time watching NXT. So in like going into, I'm not going to really go too much into detail about that, but it was a great fucking show. Go back on the network and fucking watch it. You'll be thoroughly entertained. So SummerSlam comes along, and I'm fucking watching it, you know, and me and Bodie are fucking texting on Messenger and shit back and forth. And it's just like, man, I'm so, like, some of this is good, but I'm still, like, just so bored watching this. Why is that? And it's not me just sitting there wanting to hate, because I'm not that type of guy, you know? Like, if it's bad, it's bad. You know, I'm not going to, like, sit there and be like, yes, I can't wait for this to suck so I can talk shit about it. I'm not that motherfucker, you know? Like,
oh, your time is valuable.
yeah. It was so boring, man. Like, it got to, like, Kofi and Randy Orton, and, like, there was nothing in that for me, you know? That's me personally. I don't know how everybody else feels about that. Please feel free to leave comments and let me know, but I had to turn it off. And you know what I did? I'm going to tell you what I did.
What did you did?
I damn near finished up Glow Season 3.
Oh, I didn't even watch Season 1 yet.
Oh, really?
No, I watched like 2 episodes of the first season.
Oh, man.
I'll catch up.
Come on now, girl. Doing daddy wrong.
So this mic feels like there's a pubic hair on it.
There might be. Glow Season 3 for me so far, it's been cool. It's a lot different than the last 2 seasons.
What is the 3rd season about? Because Glow as a historical promotion was only on for 2 seasons, right?
It was like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Was it?
It was
Okay.
very short.
This wine's gonna make me throw up.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel good. Keep going. Ugh.
So season 3 right now, I mean, it's dealing with a lot of the internal relationships between certain characters. There isn't really much in-ring like action like there has been in the last 2 seasons. Break it down. This mask is killing me. We might
be the mess. We might both die.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking die. You guys heard it here first.
Ugh.
There's a lot of penis. You heard me.
Did you say penis?
Yeah, there's some penis in season 3 that I'm just like, that's the thing nowadays, I guess.
I didn't sign up for all this PP.
all this dick and so little
I did
time.
not sign up for all of this.
But
dick.
On the other hand, there's also a lot of titties.
I did sign up for the titties though.
Yeah. There's a lot of tits shown, but there's some man bush. There's like the one guy who's playing Ruth, or not Ruth, but the one chick who's kind of I can't think of her name on the show, but anyways, long story short, she thinks this guy thinks she's a hooker, so she's gonna go fuck him, and they're all living in Vegas, and she goes and fucks him, and he gets up and says, all right, well, what do you think is fair? And she's like, oh, well, like 200. He's like, $200 seems fair, and she's like, yeah. He's like, okay, and he's waiting for his payment, and she's like, oh, well, I thought you thought that I was a hooker, and he's like, no, like, long story short, they end up like.
Classic mutual hookery.
Yeah.
Identification.
And she keeps getting them, and all that fucking crazy shit. But then they show a shot. He gets up. There's a lot of bush. He had the little baby Gigi Allen dick, and I'm like, man, why they got to show the dick, man? That's like a thing in Hollywood, like where in the last 5 to 10 years, a lot of comedy movies and everything. It's like the funny thing to show dick.
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
It is
Sometimes,
funny,
but I don't watch enough
in
stuff.
like that show, I was just like, yeah, man. And then you got like Bash Howard, who is like the guy running shit, and he has this fucking sex scene with his wife, who's Britannica. And I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this for you guys that haven't watched it yet. But and I'm not saying this is bad. It's just like it was unexpected.
Do you have to do dick spoilers? Is that count as spoilers?
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to know
As long as it's
anything
not
that happens.
spoiled dick, because I like mine nice and healthy.
Yeah. Well,
she's trying to get interest in him to get him to bang her. So she brings that guy that showed his dick in the bush, the Gigi Allen baby dick, and she pays for him to come in to make him jealous. Well, he doesn't get jealous. He's just like, hey, well, whatever you want. He's like, do you want to kiss my wife? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, go ahead. He's like, do you want to touch her breasts? And it's like, go ahead. And then it ends up being a threesome, dudes jerking dudes and all that. And it was so out of nowhere in this show that I'm like,
probably not
wow.
historically accurate either.
Well, who knows? Oh, yeah. This mask's killing me.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna fucking die. Speaking of dying, we got to take a short commercial break.
Ooh, it's short commercial break.
Whoa. Hey, how's everybody doing? My voice is a lot more apparent now. Yeah.
It's probably really
God,
loud
my
now.
face is real sweaty and stinky. You guys watching on YouTube right now can see it, but I'm still fucking handsome as fuck. I do have a pube in my mouth, I think. Ugh, how'd that happen?
Did someone say pube in her mouth?
Andre, you got those short curlies.
110% chance is from my head.
Oh my God.
Also, they call me the eighth wonder of the world. Ninth wonder? What the fuck was it?
What's the eighth wonder of the afterworld now?
Eighth wonder of the afterworld. But also, I had the freak thing where, I used to grow pubes on my dickhead too.
Really?
True story. Gotta go.
Oh my God. Andre always dropping by with the fun. So I'm glad to have these masks on. I'm glad you said that because in lucha libre culture, man, those motherfuckers, that's like their skin.
Well, we just disgraced ourselves taking our masks off.
We did. You know what? Sometimes you gotta die by the sword. Huh! Yeah. Quote some Slayer for all you mental maniacs out there.
It's easy to drink out of the straw now.
Yeah, I couldn't find the hole. It was like, dude, Juice, trust me, Juice is not one for not finding the holes. He finds them every time, and he's damn good. So, yeah. There ain't no booing on that shit.
Right.
Yeah, so getting back to NXT and all that shit, it was great, but it wasn't. I'm just going to say this, WWE still doesn't cut it for me, man. Just doesn't do it.
I got like two theories on how WWE is gonna like start to compete when the thing is because there's still quite a few people that are hating on AEW, hate on really anything that's not WWE.
Everybody hates on everything. Here's the thing, though, and you know that there are motherfuckers out there hating on
That's
our
true.
shit.
Yeah.
Not that I give two fucks, but
is there? I'm totally ignorant to anybody that doesn't.
I don't really know of anybody, but I'm sure because that's the way society is nowadays. It's like if you have hate in your heart, let it out.
Yeah. Everything's a great show, but
yeah. Did you listen this past week? No, I meant to catch it. It's like fuck you, fuck your life. That's what I gotta say to all these motherfucking false flagging motherfuckers.
No, I think two things are gonna happen.
Yes.
AEW, I
Bring it
have
on!
a feeling it's gonna be like popular. It's gonna do its thing. By the new year,
Like not a surf popular. I'm head of the.
I gotta go. I think within 6 months they'll get their act together and start doing some cool shit. The second thing that's going to happen is a year into the promotion, so we'll see how long it goes. But year into AEW being on TV, some of the popular guys are going to start jumping ship from AEW, and then they're going to use that.
Well, I mean that all that depends on what kind of contract and shit.
It's going to mix it up.
The interesting thing I saw today was that Cody Rhodes responded to somebody saying that they've only revealed 40% of their roster.
Oh, that's why. That's one of the reasons I'm super excited about All Out, because
who knows what's going to happen?
Somebody's
coming. And that's the thing. Like, how could you not be pumped for this shit? This is bringing back everything, like, as a wrestling fan that you wanted. You know, like, you can't shit on this.
One of my favorite things growing up was the save. Somebody's getting their ass beat, during a match, and somebody pops out of the back to save. Yeah. And it was always like, oh, shit, there it is. Like, Macho Man saving Hulk Hogan, vice versa.
Oh, I would never do that. Yeah, Hogan, be a man. Yeah. Clean up your own mess. Yeah.
And Dookie in your diaper, Hulky. No, I agree with you. I love the run-ins. Any kind of surprise is fucking awesome. That there's like key elements that get motherfuckers to pop in the wrestling game, and it's when someone's getting beat down, and of course there's these elements. Okay, the scenario you're playing out for us, right? Guys are getting beat down, someone comes in for the save. Yeah, that's awesome. But if it's someone that's already there, like say the Bucks are getting beat down, here comes Kenny Omega. Yeah, like that's awesome still, but.
That was awesome back then. It is a different time. What I meant to say was these reveals, like revealing the other 60% of the roster. I think that's going to be a lot of those like reveal pops. It's going to be. I hope
so.
Actually, got a little hype when Being Elite last week brought out Jake the Snake to do the cards.
I loved it. I loved that segment, and shout out to Jazz, former ECW competitor, former NWA Women's Champion, who had to. I think she had it for like a couple of years, something ridiculous, some lengthy amount of time. And we'll get into NWA shit here in a minute too, because I got something to talk about that. But Jazz, I think she had some kind of medical shit or something going on. She's all bald now, which is weird. Not that I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's just I'm so not used to that. So I don't know if there's some medical going on, but that whole fucking thing that was cut with Jake the Snake and just sitting there and like, hey, I got something for you. It's like he's the perfect guy to be dealing.
Card you can get.
Yeah, dude. Because he is like that sinister. He's a devil. Like, don't trust the snake. Don't trust the hand. Like it's got this crazy like evil element to me.
It's evil. It's sinister, and he's got like. He's got the voice of a 2,000-year-old person that's been smoking cigarettes for 1,800 years.
And he did light up a cigarette, so I'm sorry if that hurts some people's feelings, but he's that guy where he doesn't have to be explained. He is Jake the Snake. You know where you're getting in the fact that he was there doing that. It was a perfect fit. It's cool. Like I said, AEW firing off on all cylinders, man. Everything they do, every little promo shit has been so far. Not to say they can't fuck up in the future, but that was money, dude. That little segment right there to me was priceless.
Right.
Like I watched it, I was like amazed. You had the reveal of Jazz. You had the reveal of Teal Piper, Roddy Piper's daughter, who is going to make her debut in the Battle Royale, and she's super hot too, by the way. She's Teal Piper. Hello. Yeah. And who else did they reveal for that? There was a third. Oh, Ivelisse from Lucha Underground. Like, come on, dude. This is... Fuck, man. I'm so fucking pumped for this shit.
I also like the ebb and flow of some of the content that they put out, like, with all this stuff. So that they had like 2 or 3...
It was that wine hit me.
This wine is brutal.
It's not April wine.
No. I don't know what I just burped up.
I like April wine.
So like being the elite is not really like they're going back to like they've done like that old school like thing where it kind of they just follow them, like you follow the Bucks while they go on tour doing stuff. And it's almost like now they're stretching out stuff because it's almost not, it's cool to see that stuff. And they planted a few of the seeds with some like actual stuff over the last, couple months to a year. But now it's okay to watch that and I'm very impressed with probably their like really slow building
they are great storytellers. Like those guys, once their run in ring is done, and they're telling great stories now, but imagine what they're going to do like backstage as just like content creators or for the guys that are going to take their spots, you know.
I don't know.
when that
They
day
just
comes.
started.
I know.
That if it's all successful, that's going to be 5 to 10 years from now.
Oh, if not more.
Yeah, if not more.
Which is awesome. And here's the thing. I mean, dude, the Bucks have been around for a long time now. You know, I mean, I remember watching them, and you know, we've had Steve. Shout out to Steve Tortorella from Warrior Wrestling, who was out in like early mid 2000s and watching them at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla out in California. And you know, in the mid 2000s, I was also aware of them as Generation Me and TNA when they were coming in and doing shit with like Motor City Machine Guns and stuff. Like, it's like, holy fuck, man! And this, watch what these boys have become is, ooh, dog, it's some stanking special. They got them blessings, you know, a little bit chicken, but a whole lot of blessings. They got it all.
Can I? You been watching anything other than wrestling? That
Yes.
sounds like a forced segment.
I actually just
mostly because I want to talk about something.
no, because you want to be a
Go
dick.
ahead.
Everybody, feel free to write and leave your comments about how Sreten is a dick. Yeah, I do. But real quick, I wanted to touch on this because I kind of already did touch on this before I touched. Never mind.
Touch it.
Yeah. Kiss it. Pat jazz. Billy Corgan had a huge announcement with the NWA talking about they're in October also starting TV.
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking for people too. And it's this fucking who's who of like promotion wise, like who's going to be snatching this guy, who's going to be taking that guy, you know? And the thing is, with all the indie talent and how good it is now, they could fucking sign all of them. There is so much more that are going to like keep popping up that, and this is stuff that maybe I'm wrong, but back in the day when I was younger, I didn't see that. I didn't see like the, you know, but I wasn't really into like the indie crowd, you know. I didn't know where these, obviously everybody back in the day came from the indies because when you worked like territories and whatever, that's the independence. If you weren't fucking like AWA or NWA or WCW or fucking WWF. I think the talent pool right now in this generation and probably even in the next one is just so abundant of people who are super athletic, people who will get the storytelling.
Globally.
Yeah, and all over the world, dude, there's this insane talent pool. So it's like, okay, Billy, sign whoever the fuck you want. Okay, Vince, sign whoever the fuck you want. Okay, fucking Tony Khan, sign whoever the fuck you want. And there's still going to be enough left over, you know, so Impact can still remain good. Warrior Wrestling can still remain good. Black Label Pro, Freelance, AAW, all these fucking promotions, all PCW Ultra, all across the country and throughout the world are going to be able to still maintain, as long as they develop these guys,
Maintain and build and develop. Yeah, they can all grow.
a high product still.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, in my eyes, it's like, when does it stop? And it's weird for me right now. I shouldn't even probably be saying this about a glass ceiling of like, okay, when's this boom gonna end? You know, like I said, it's like a premature ejaculate. I probably shouldn't have said it or done it, you know, but I just did. Is it? It is. That is correct. It's also erect. Oh yeah, get with it. There's your favorite soundbite. But man, dude, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm premature to say that. I'm not trying to be negative about it, but I mean, it's with everything in life. You know, we saw it and nobody thought about it when it was happening at the time with the NWO, the Attitude Era, all that shit, the Golden Era when we were kids. Nobody ever thought about that, but we're all a little bit older now and we kind of have the inside sight on the business. It's like, man, when does it end? When does it go back into remission? And I don't see that happening for a very long time, and I'm super fucking stoked because we're still in like the blooming stages of this whole revolution of professional wrestling and pop culture and everything gelling together.
Like you said, blooming.
Yeah, and it's not just pro wrestling. Pro wrestling to me is the catalyst for this, but it's comic books, it's movies, it's us as a culture and as whether you want to call it nerds or fucking, you know, anybody that's into movies,
I like
comic books, music.
Yeah.
Yes, and wrestling is now that you have these guys that are adapting everything and bringing it all under one.
Because it's all cool.
It is all cool. And wrestling is the perfect place to showcase all that because they are everything. It's that circus act that is everything. It's fucking rock and roll.
There's
it's
so many people
gangsta
doing
rap.
so much cool
it's
shit
fucking,
out there.
You know, it's superheroes. It's supervillains. It's action. It's comedy. It's drama. It's
hot
romance.
sauce
It's
and
suspense. You know.
Microbrews.
Yeah. Yeah, microbrews. There you go.
I'm just proud of your blooming analogy.
Yeah.
It's way better than the premature ejaculate one.
No. I mean, I like them.
But
both.
you're right. It's so exciting because as excited as I've been to watch some of this stuff over the last year, dude, there's going to be stuff happening in the future very soon that's going to top everything, and then that stuff that topped all the stuff before is going to get topped again.
And how big is that going to be? Because it's already fucking huge. Everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Wait till the first AEW
If you have an
video
erection
game
for
drops.
more than 4 hours, you need to call the hospital.
Yeah. That's called a priapism.
It's the world we're going to live in.
Yeah, for sure.
Boners.
And they all had huge boners.
Boner episode. Anyways, quit trying to sidetrack me, you piece of shit. Imagine like the first AEW video game. Imagine AEW doing comic books. Imagine being able to go to the fucking store and buy the first AEW action figure. That shit I'm excited about. You know, I'm excited for that whole thing and for it to invade and just get in everybody's fucking pores, seep in, do the damage. Yeah. I cannot wait for that because that was like, as a teenager, that was some of like the best times of my life. Like moment where you're just like, man, dude, everything is fucking cool. But it's even cooler now because, like I said, it's involving everything. You know, these guys are going out there, and whether they're giving a fucking story or not, whether they're bringing it to the table or to the forefront in their attire or their attitude or their promos, it's involving everything. And this is, I always like to tell people, wrestling is everywhere. It's like the Kevin Bacon shit all comes back to wrestling. Dude, we could start talking about heavy metal. We're going to go back to wrestling. We start talking about gangsta rap. Go back to wrestling. Horror movies, gonna go back to wrestling. Video games, anything you fucking like. You can do fucking opera, anything. It goes back to fucking wrestling.
For life!
Jesus, that was Ric Flair, ladies and gentlemen, as Pavarotti. A poor variety. Poor variety show. But that shit to me is super cool. So now that my ranting is done, getting a little bit.
I'm about to rant about this wine. Ugh.
Yeah. It's starting to do some
the
damage.
name of it. It is brutal. I ain't burping up stuff I ate 15 years ago.
Ooh,
Why?
He's burping up souls like Freddy Krueger or some shit. So that is one thing I did also watch. It was not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I don't know if I talked about that. I went through the Nightmare on Elm Street, the first 6.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah,
Off mic.
I own all of them on DVD, but it's cool. It's on Shudder, so I watched that.
That first one traumatized me when I was a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, when Johnny Depp gets folded in half and sucked into the bed.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's like eating tacos. In bed.
First he shows his dick. Dick spoiler alert. No, he's in bed. Man, I don't know how old I want to say maybe I was 10, 11. I don't know.
Yeah.
Odds are since I'm older, I was probably like 31. But yeah, he gets sucked in there and I was like, oh my God, I'm not falling asleep. Not ever again. Ever, ever, ever.
See, I had the complete opposite effect. I think I was 5 when I started watching, 4 or 5 when I was turning on all that shit. And I remember for a good 5-6 years in a row, since I was like 4 or 5, I was
tried to contact Freddie?
Yeah, I got a contact high from him. You're in my world now, bitch.
I am the body, you are the brain.
Yeah. Oh, Fred. I'm scared as hell. I was Freddy for like 4 or 5 years for Halloween. I remember as a like young kid, I'd have like dreams that I was hanging out with him and shit. We were doing dastardly things, you know, Freddy things. But it was all innocent. It was just hanging out. But
never murder. It was like TPing.
Yeah.
Kicking people's mailboxes down.
Yeah, making sweet corn on the grill. And that grill just happened to be in a basement with a fucking petrified glove in it. Ew. But yeah, that stuff.
What's
Freddy,
it like going back to it?
I love it. It like I said, dude, it's coming back to wrestling. Another huge thing with wrestling is nostalgia. For me, in horror too, it's that takes me. Nightmare on Elm Street to me is the genesis of what I was as a kid, being not necessarily a fan, but I liked it because I was too young to be a fan. You know, I didn't understand what being a fan of something was. I just knew I liked it. I grew up in a household where it was like, you know, there was Universal monsters and shit around, and then, you know, you get involved in the 80s slasher shit like that, which was, to me, there was no better time in horror than the 80s. And, I mean, fuck, you look at everybody that's trying to rip it off and go back to it now, it tells you a little something. But going back to it, I love it. There's some shit that really grosses me out. Like, I think it's, what is it? Is it 3 Dream Warriors?
It's 3.
Freddy, you butt-faced pussy! The black dude, I love that dude. But when he turns the one chick into a cockroach.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'm really weird with transformation scenes. That my girlfriend gets on me all the time. She's like, oh, you can't watch that, but you're in all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I don't know. Fuck you. It's like, I don't like it. You know, I'm sorry. I'm like sensitive
I don't like boogers and cut hair.
Yeah, boogers and cum. But when her arms get ripped off and like the bug arms come out and shit, it's so fucking gross. I hate cockroaches, dude. You know, and it's weird. People that know me know, you know, I have scorpions, I have tarantulas, you know, weird shit, but never in a fucking day will I own or nor feed any of my animals a fucking cockroach. They're the worst, nastiest fucking bug on the planet, dude.
And
so
they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're fucking everywhere, and they're gonna outlive us all, you know? They're gonna outlive Vince McMahon, believe it or not.
We'll see.
So when her skin falls off of her arms and she's got the bug shit and Freddy's carrying the box and it's like, you know, and he just squishes it, dude. I'm like, oh God. I had to turn away as a 36-year-old man. It made me cringe. I was like, no, daddy. I was like, squeal like a pig.
I'm about to squeal like a pig.
Ooh, Dusty. You're so crazy. I think I want to have your
I wonder because that was it's all practical effects.
Yeah,
and I didn't watch a new one. Did you watch the new Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh God, 2010.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe now. That's almost 10 years old.
Crazy, right? I never watched it, even though I like what's his name?
Did not like it. The actor, the guy who played Rorschach.
Yeah, I think he's awesome, but
He
it wasn't
is.
very good.
I mean, it's hard to really remember because I watched it when it came out.
Very forgettable.
It was very forgettable. It was something that should have never happened. Like there comes a point. Anybody out there in fucking Hollywood that's listening right now, if you're not, then fuck your life. Why? I get the remakes to an extent, but it's gotta fucking stop. You don't take a franchise like Nightmare on Elm Street and remake it. You just don't do it. Because Robert Englund is Freddy. There's no one else that has that posture, you know what I'm saying? That fucking, that look, that je ne sais quoi of Freddy fucking Krueger than Robert Englund. It never should have been redone. I remember when I first heard about it, dude, I was like, I was so livid, dude. I was like breaking shit. Like it pissed me off, dude. Freddy is the epitome of like a horror icon, you know, for the 80s.
But there's a face of the thing. I know Hellraiser had the same actor, and then didn't they switch that? And it got a little. It got not as. But nobody like.
Yeah, but
you're
still,
right. Roberto is Freddy Krueger, like,
right? And the same with I can't think of his name right now. How do I not know that? I'm sorry. You guys can drop it in the comments and call me Hellraiser.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I think he was only in like the first 2 though.
No, he was in all of them except for. I want to say in the last couple.
Okay.
But anyways, and he's also done some wrestling shit. Everything comes back to wrestling. With Black Craft Wrestling, which
it all comes back.
I haven't heard much from them. I don't even know if they're a promotion anymore. But they had a dope ass fucking world title. Thing with Hellraiser, they redid it, and the last one that came out, I don't know if it was like Revelation or whatever. It was actually pretty damn good.
Year? Within the last 2 years.
Yeah. It was actually pretty damn good. But Hellraiser, dude, there were so fucking many of them. The same thing with Chainsaw Massacre. Should have never been touched. Like you cannot recreate what Tobe Hooper did in the 70s and in that hot Texas heat. That shit was the most realistic horror movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. I remember watching that as a kid. I couldn't even tell you what age, but it was very fucking young. Because once I started with Freddy, it was it. You know, once I started getting over, you know, older 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it was like going every weekend to movie gallery or Blockbuster, and we were fucking renting out the horror section, me and my buddies, dude.
That
Like,
was so you. I didn't watch a lot of them because the way that you. So the 80s and 90s too was
90s, yeah. There's a lot
was
of
a
good
wonderful time for that. Like what I used to call like
For
I used to call like
creativity.
low budget karate movies too.
Yeah.
Like, so they'd be all these movies with American actors that were all produced in like Hong Kong and
shit. They were B movies,
Thailand.
but they were A movies. You know what I'm saying?
right. Dude, they made all these like the whole Evil Dead series came out. Like Army of Darkness came out, but it was a higher budget film.
Right.
Made by a
It
bigger
was
studio.
it had the biggest budget in the series.
But the
yeah.
majority of the horror stuff, and that was the time of Fangora and all the different horror magazines, and you could and it was all like these
Which
super
is
low
back
budget. Did it ever leave?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Yeah.
But there was it was all there. If you're a fan of that stuff,
Mhm.
there was so much of that practical effect gore. I mean, I remember going to
It was
like
great,
Strax
dude.
and the different grocery stores, flipping through the magazines. I'd flip through all the martial arts magazines,
Yep.
then I'd flip through Mad
Yeah.
and Cracked.
Yeah,
And
I
then I
cracked. Remember Alfred E. Newman, and then who was the other guy? I can't think of his name. The
Si-
blonde-haired kid. Was it Sid?
Something P.
Ah, fuck.
Are we saying the same thing? It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
But like, but I'd go through the Fangora and there were 2 other horror magazines, and it would just be like people with their tongues cut off, faces cut off, and this is in the middle of Strax. You know, my mom's getting eggs and
you
know,
get ready to fucking
bread and like
kill some chicken.
ingredients for cookies and stuff, and I'm watching like it's the goriest. It's like the goriest thing out there, but you know it's all fake, so it didn't mess me up. That was also,
Right.
you know what? I didn't really look through wrestling magazines. For some reason, it wasn't.
Dude, back then it
It wasn't
for
the
me,
same, but there was a lot of like
There was that. There was
people
Pro Wrestling Illustrated. There was
cut,
WWF
like a lot of
magazine.
people bleeding and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't see this. What do I have to watch these guys bleed? I also didn't care about the
Well,
bloody stuff.
Yeah, and you know it's a weird thing with horror. It's fantasy, and my son who's 11 now, I mean, he was raised on it, much like I was. I wasn't going to be that parent where I'm like, okay, you can't, you know. I don't. Here's the thing: you can raise your kids to be good quality human beings without the typical PC bullshit. You know, hey. I'm not saying that kids should go out and say fuck or this, that, and whatever, because yeah, I get it. It's a little tacky. But if they know what the word is, when they get old enough to say it in the appropriate setting and they understand it, let them fucking say it. It's a word. It's a word, people. Fucking come on, you know? I love Frank Zappa so much and his whole ideology on the whole thing. It's like it's a fucking word. Just like the same thing with sex. Like young kids aren't allowed to know what naked bodies look like. What the fuck? You know, like that's stupid to me. I mean, I get it in a sense, and I'm not gonna like take it there, but my whole thing is, you know, I was brought into horror at a really early age. I did the same thing with my son. I think like, man, he was 3 years old and he was watching like Wizard of Gore and shit, you know, like Blood Feast 2, like. And he loved it. And, like, still to this day, the one that, like, stuck with him, and this is how I know this is my motherfucking blood, he loves Return to the Living Dead. And I absolutely love that fucking movie. Like, I wish I could have lived in that universe, in that movie. Like, it's a great flick. It resonates.
Those movies back then also, I mean, some of them were where they had, like a serious edge to them, but most of them didn't. So I think the difference is, like, there's almost like there's
the horror comedy,
like a horror comedy, but there's like a thing where we're all in on it, and we all know that this isn't like it's fun. They used to have bits in the
quote the Crow,
90s.
it ain't the really real world, man.
Yeah, it's there used to be like before podcasts or radio shows where they would run down movie theater like movies like horror movies, and they call out quality kills,
Yeah,
like different ways.
Joe Bob
because it
Briggs.
wasn't- Is that what he did? Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of that shit. But like, there's all kinds of foo kills and all that.
But
shit.
like this is why like I'm not as big of a fan of like Eli Roth movies or like the Hostel movies, because they're like there's
brutal
there's
for the
like
sake of brutal.
they're brutal for the sake of brutal, but they're like there's almost no humor to it. So I
Yeah.
think when somebody came out with that term like horror porn, I understand it because it's like it feels different. The stuff back then, a lot of it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like Night of the Living Dead, which the original black and white version,
Yeah, yeah.
which didn't have didn't really have any gore.
No.
Like at all.
But it's the
That movie
concept.
scared the hell out of
But
me.
see, it's
but it
all
also
up here. It's in
that's
the
true.
it's in the head. It's mental. Same thing with like The Exorcist. I mean, which
for
did
sure,
have
yeah.
practical shit, but then you're thinking of
I was
oh,
scared
fuck,
to watch it.
religion,
Yeah.
and especially at that
Yeah, yeah.
impressionable age when you're young and you don't know like God and the devil and like if that's really.
Dude, I watched that shit in
real
high
to you.
school.
Yeah.
And I was in my buddy's basement. I was scared to watch it because there's an opening behind the couch, and I was like, "Devil's gonna fucking put me in a headlock." I'm just gonna see an arm come up under my chin,
You're gonna tap out.
and I'm gonna tap out, and he's gonna be like, "Not today."
Sounds like Shao Kahn for some
it's-
weird reason.
I only have 3 voices.
Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn.
It's not the same. Finish him.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Round 3. Fuck. Why haven't you finished this
Your
shit
soul
yet?
is mine.
Your soul food is mine. I'm hungry. Do you do carryouts?
All right, we're getting a little off track here.
This is poison wine.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit stop. I'm gonna vomit all over this table.
That's
I have to
good.
build a
As
new
long as
table.
I can vomit out of my pee hole before you do that.
Anyways, what were
Strangler
we talking
things.
about? Horror movies are awesome. Hey,
I love everybody out there listening. I love how Sreten is so fucking fueled up by his own poison tonight that he's pulling a little bit of a juice moment here where he's just like, hey, dude.
no, I was gonna say, we got some cool stuff coming up. We've been talking about it,
Man,
so
we
let's
got-
close out the show with some of this cool shit that's going on. And if you're listening to this, and you know anybody that might be interested in anything we're doing, share the fucking show.
Yeah.
Review us on iTunes. Do all the stuff. Help us blow this up. This is so much fun for us to do. But
we need your help.
yeah,
We need you guys to be there. You like us
Coming
sitting
up in
here
a
talking
couple
about
weeks.
horror. Guess what? I could fucking take an hour-long episode of your time talking about like a badass fucking horror flick or any of that. Comic books, video games. The juice is your source for all of that shit. In a couple of weeks, here's the thing. We got a huge fucking weekend. For the Midwest area, for Chicagoland, it's like the WrestleMania of 2019 for Chicagoland. You have Friday night, we will be attending the Game Changer Wrestling, a.k.a. GCW Black Label Pro co-hosted event, 2 Cups Stuffed, which is fucking, you're going to have like guys like recently signed AEW Orange Cassidy versus Gangrel. You think he's going to be able to suck the juice or what? From that orange? Or is it going to be a blood orange?
Oh, I nailed it from every direction.
That's right.
get out.
Get the fuck out.
That's our Friday.
That's our Friday. And that shit starts at midnight, right? So going into Saturday, and before I get into what we're going to do on Saturday, I want to quickly give a shout out to my homies, Super Genie and Sabu. They were on episode 69, which you guys can find on any podcast platform or jpdub.com. Check that shit out. Buy Sabu's book at ecwsabu.com. They were at Max Wood Grilled in Chicago, which is where we're going to be doing a live podcast the day of AEW from noon to 3 p.m. We're going to be there doing a live podcast. It's we're going to be doing a Q&A. There's going to be me. There's going to be Big Ed the Assassin. There's going to be Sreten. You're going to have Bruiser Brody there. You're going to have the fucking J.J. Dillon's going to be there. People are going to be like, really? J.J. Dillon? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just show up and find out. Not only that, we have a lot of surprise guests showing up. So who's it going to be? I'm just going to leave this on the table. You don't know until you show up. There are going to be some people involved from the Chicago independent wrestling scene and maybe possibly from beyond that are going to show up here. And you're going to be like, when you get there, you're going to be like, holy fuck, man. Like, I just got wet.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great. So we're going to be doing that live podcast. We're going to do a Q&A. We're going to have a chance for you guys to win tickets for Max Wood Grill is putting on a road trip to AEW. That's to and from the Sears Center. After the show ends at 3 p.m., we're going to be heading out on the bus, which includes adult beverages.
Dude, it's $20.
It's only $20.
Round trip.
It's only $20.
That's your Uber will probably be
But
more.
I think it's only $20.
It's only $20.
It's only $20.
Can you please slow down and spell Max Wood Grilled.
Yeah. MacWood. Juice is literate. Very good. Yeah, check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They just, I want to send a shout out, and the reason I gave a shout out to Super Genie and Sabu, they were just at Max Wood Grill. I set something up for a shout out to my boy Kevin, who runs the place, co-owner of Max Wood Grill. They had a Summerslam viewing party with Sabu, and this was like no notice. And it was a banger, man. It was everybody had a good time. People got to go there and watch fucking SummerSlam with the legend Sabu, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, and fucking the Super Genie Melissa Coates, fucking former Miss Olympia. Like, yeah, that's the kind of shit we're setting up now and doing for people. So they had them there. I'm glad it was a success. We're gonna be doing some more shit with them in the future. But as it pertains to AEW right now, like I said, we got the AEW road trip. It's on a bus. For $20. Only $20. Well, how much is it?
$20.
$20. Which includes adult beverages. It's a round trip. Yeah.
You get to sit with us.
You get to sit with us, hang out. We're going to be fucking partying the whole time. Don't get me wrong.
We're going to smell great.
We're going to smell fucking great. We're going to look great. We're all going to have huge boners. Where
Maybe
they come
not.
from. Maybe not. Yeah.
Sometimes a boner is inappropriate, especially around Elizabeth.
Yeah, where's the snake?
Get the snake away from Elizabeth
and me.
What's the trouser snake? Shout out to Kevin Smith on that one. It's going to be a great time, though. We're going to be hanging out with all these guys and everybody in the Chicagoland that is planning on attending AEW All Out. Fucking come out there and hang out with us. You know, what's the worst you could do? Like, noon to 3, hang out. If you don't want to take the bus, that's great. And you want to drive to the Sears Center, go ahead, go do it. And there's also going to be an opportunity for you guys to win tickets to get on the bus with us and not be like crisscross and miss the bus. Remember
Deep
that
cut.
shit?
No.
Oh, that was a deep cut. I missed the bus. For all you out there that know what I'm talking about, looking up crisscross. It's going to be a good time, man. We're going to fuck shit up. We're going to have a great time. All you wrestling fans, everybody in the city of Chicago that's looking to have a good time for AEW, you got the best fucking podcast to do it with because we ain't no slouches when it comes to having a good time, man.
We love having a good time. And the thing that we constantly promote to the point of, I don't know, maybe we're annoying about it, but we welcome everyone. Come
Everybody.
hang out. Come talk to us. Dude.
You can grab my ass if you want.
Well, that
male or female, I don't care.
That's between you and the people that show up. But yeah, man, it's super welcoming. If you're a fan of any of the stuff we talk about, come hang out. If you're a fan of tasty cocktails, if you're a fan of a good
Tasty
value,
cocks.
if you're going to the event and you don't have a ride yet, if you live in Wicker Park and you're going to the event, come hang out. If you're not going to the event, come hang out anyways.
Yeah.
Just come hang out.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. And we'll be filming all of this. We'll be doing a live podcast. It's going to be fucking amazing. So if you guys want to get on that podcast, like I said, do a Q&A. We're going to be doing a Q&A with us and some other members of the JP Dub crew that you've heard before on the podcast, like Big Ed the Assassin, Bruiser Brody, etc., etc., etc. And not only that, there's going to be a lot more shit going on. Like I said, you could actually win tickets to get your fucking trip paid for.
Right.
And get free fucking booze. Nothing beats that.
And we might have some merch that
Well,
we're giving away.
Yeah,
also.
yeah. There's gonna be that, and I'm glad you brought that up. There's gonna be free swag. There's gonna be lots of wrestling free swag from Max and from us to be given away. Anybody that attends the event, you're gonna have a great fucking time. Then we're gonna head to AEW where we got a suite with STF Underground Podcast and the Hub Chicago. I want to send a shout out to those good brothers out there. Sweet. I just talked to Dave tonight, and before we went on air, and we got the hookup, man. We got some good grub, some good booze, getting ready for the suite. We're gonna fucking rock and roll as only the Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast can do. We're gonna have a great fucking time, and then to top it all off on Sunday.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't gotten your tickets for Warrior Wrestling 6, if you haven't listened to episode 70 yet with Steve Tortorella, where he told you all the badass shit that was 98% of it, because some more shit's still seeping out the cracks, like the debut of Frank Muir. Yeah, that's right. Frank Muir.
That's right.
At the fucking Dude, he's going to be at the VIP Fan Fest. He's also going to be at Warrior Wrestling 6. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but I do know Austin
He's
Aries
the guy
is
that
like his
broke
manager.
Brock Lesnar's foot.
Yeah, he is. He is
He's
that
like,
guy.
This foot is mine.
Yeah. It's mine and I fuck it up.
Mine! You can't have it back! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, but Mick Foley's going to be there. You have the Lucha Bros. You have Brian Cage. It's just a plethora.
Butchman
Killer,
Lee!
yeah, Killer Cross. It's a plethora of who's who that's going to be at this fan fest for $100. You can go to StarCast, which Warrior Wrestling is also a part of. But at StarCast, if you're wanting to meet all these guys, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And no disrespect, everybody's got to run their business and shit. But I'm telling you, Warrior, the VIP Fan Fest, has always been the best bang for your buck, especially now. You're going to have a who's who of legends and up-and-coming talent and, like, the current best in the professional wrestling world. Like I said, the Lucha Bros, you're going to see them. We're going to see them at All Out. And then the next day, we're going to get to see them at fucking Warrior Wrestling against Daga and Tessa Blanchard. That is fucking amazing. So get your tickets at warriorwrestling.net. VIP Fan Fest, $100. I believe tickets for the show, at least general admission, are like $30 or $35. It's a killer price. It's for a good cause. It all goes to scholarships for kids for Marian Catholic High School. We've been there. You've heard the rap before. We've been there. We've done it. We've rocked. We've rolled. We had a great time. We've hung out with Brian Pillman there. We've talked to him. Chris Ridgway. We've talked to Melissa Santos, the Rascals. You name it. And what's going to happen this time? Because we'll be there doing another live podcast at Warrior Wrestling VIP Fan Fest.
I got to see Lisa Marie Varron.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did. You did. And you had a good time doing it.
Had a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very sweet.
It's going to be fucking awesome. So I can't stress enough. You guys, we have a huge weekend. So come out and hang with us at GCW and Black Label Pro on the 30th, on the 31st. Hang out with us at Max Wood Grill from 12 to fucking 3 p.m. and then take the bus with us if you have to, or if you don't have to, but you probably should, or I'll fucking question, what kind of person you really are. And hang out with us at fucking All Out. And then the next day, Chicago Heights, Warrior Wrestling! It's going to be fucking insane. So you got 3 days, 3 opportunities to hang with some cool-ass motherfuckers that like to keep it real and just have a good time. And if you're into the same vibe, then all you got to do is check us out weekly on any podcast platform, on jpdub.com, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And then you got to wad 'em up, wad 'em up, wad 'em up, wad 'em up, wad 'em up. Oh, I like to keep it so You gonna do sex to me?